All right, top of the day. Good morning. It's your boy Big Rich. Monday, July 15, 2019, live from New York, Queens. You already know we got to get down to business. Now, I was talking to my boy Shattered behind the scenes, and Shattered's like, hey, you know what we should do? We should do like a monthly, once a month, like a gangster highlight and talk about somebody that has made a lot of news in the mafia. Let's get down to the business. Gangster highlight for I guess our gangster highlight for our first gangster highlight. Actually, we will be talking about Anthony Spilotro. Anthony Spilotro, and who is Anthony Spilotro? Okay, and the Chicago outfit, Chicago, Chi-Town. Anthony Spilotro. He became a member of the mafia in Chicago at age 25. Tony was known for his violent and brutal tendencies, which helped him rise through the ranks of the mafia. Even though he was only 5'5" tall, 5'5" tall, he was considered a heavyweight within the organization for years. In the early 1970s, he was sent by outfit boss Tony Joe Batters Accarado to Las Vegas to replace mobster Marshall Kefiano. He was tasked with protecting the mob's secret interests in the casinos. It was known as the skim, and it was worth millions to the outfit bosses and other Costa Nostra mobsters. But Spilotro was a wise guy through and through, and it wasn't long before he was into other criminal activities in Vegas that led to problems with both law enforcement and mob superiors. Chicago mob leaders wanted to keep a low profile in the Windy City and especially in Las Vegas. Instead, Anthony put together a burglary crew known as the Hole in the Wall Gang, which pulled various high profile jobs in Sin City. He and his crew operated out of Gold Rush pawn shops that he opened as a front to help fence their stolen property. It was definitely not what the bosses had in mind when they sent him out there. He maintained such a high profile that he eventually made his way into the infamous Las Vegas Black Book. Now, I know you guys are thinking, hey, wait a minute, this sounds like a movie. It sounds like a Casino. You're right. Joe Pesci's role in Casino is based on Anthony the Ant Spilotro. Do you get it? That's who they based the character on. And if you've seen Casino, Joe Pesci in Casino was fucking nuts. And so was Anthony the Ant Spilotro. Even though he was indicted multiple times for various crimes, including murder, he proved to have a knack for beating these cases. But eventually his luck would run out, and he and his brother, Michael Spilotro, had become a problem for the Chicago outfit. In 1986, they were called back to the Midwest to answer for what had transpired in Vegas. The bodies of Anthony Spilotro and his brother were eventually found in an Indiana cornfield. They were badly beaten, and it was clear that the outfit bosses had enough and made an example out of them. Today, when most people hear the name Tony Spilotro, the Martin Scorsese hit mafia movie Casino is probably what most often comes to mind. Joe Pesci played the role of the character Nicholas Nicky Santoro, which is based on Spilotro's life and career. But the actual mobster himself was certainly real enough. All right, so salute to everybody. Thank you for listening. Again, our first mobster highlight or gangster highlight, however you want to call it, is Anthony Spilotro. Now, this I did not know. I did not know that Nicky's life was based on Anthony Spilotro in the movie. So salute, and thank you for listening. And of course, I got to thank my man Shattered. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate you. And you know the deal. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you could throw us a donation, we appreciate it. Salute.